dreams too. It's a lifelong time and full of surprises. It's a place to get your 15 minutes of fame.
All right, give it up for John Mueller with Dave U-Haul. Yeah.
Woo! Hey. This change of scenery. I think I could use a change of scenery. This old world starts getting me down. Go to a place when it used to be just you and me. Having some fun, just hanging around. Think you could use a change of seasons. When the temperature's going down. But that's just one of a million reasons I don't believe in. I just miss having you around. Sometimes I like to run away. Another time, another day. You can run, but you can't hide. When the problem's in your mind, it's in your mind, it's in your mind, it's in your mind. I wish someone could make a machine for me. One that could take me back in time. Go to a place when it used to be just you and me. When I was yours and you were mine. Thanks.
Yeah. All right, can you just like grab a chair? We're casual here. Grab a chair. Dave, are you going to sit and talk too?
I can sit and talk to.
Where are the other mics? Hello. That was beautiful.
Thanks.
Push that off the stage. Now sit down. Here, take that over there. Want to get there? Oh my God, she's stuck. Oh, I'm so sorry.
There's a dog in there.
Oh, she was stuck on my thing. Oh, Jaja. Here, just take the chair. Slide down a little. There you go, boy. Of course, I'm the one that fucks her up. All right. Yeah, no, you're going to sit right here. You sure? Yeah, move over a little bit.
You have another chair.
All right.
Not good.
So, do you see the mics?
Right here?
And behind.
Thank you.
Great.
Wow.
So, John, that was beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks. That was just a simple song. I tried to make it as simple as possible about missing someone.
And are you friends with that person on Facebook?
The person, yeah, actually, it was my son.
Oh.
The whole reason I started playing was in 1998. He was hit by a drunk driver, suffered a traumatic brain injury. So as my way of
Is he okay now?
He has no memory. His memory lasts 5 minutes. He's blind out of the left side of both of his eyes. He's got a lot of tone on his left side. But and he can't recognize faces. If he came in here right now and looked at me, he wouldn't know it was me unless he heard me.
Wow.
So, so this was my escape, and
Wow.
that whole album called Why Me is what he wrote one time. He was staying with us, and I guess he got up to go to the bathroom, and we always have a whiteboard where we tell him what the day is and where he is.
How old is he?
Right now he's 35. He was a freshman in college when it happened.
Oh my goodness.
And so when I came in to wake him up, he had written Why Me on it.
Right.
And that's the only time he's never said it. Never said why me. He wrote it once. He's the nicest person. He just lives in the moment, and he's just this pure soul. And what we do now is we go around to schools, and we speak about destructive decision-making. And he's an excellent, he can't do much, but he's an excellent speaker.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I heard some of his.
Turn the mic.
I don't think it's on. I heard some of his of his talks to young kids at schools. So he's like a motivational type of speaker. And
He doesn't remember it after he does it?
Well, that's in his speech. He'll be talking to 1,300 kids, like he was at Somers High School. And in his speech, he says, my memory's so bad, 15 minutes from now, I'm not even going to remember that I did this.
So he remembers that, though.
Yeah, well, that's
Did you ever see Memento?
yeah.
Is it like that?
See, he can't, pictures, is that where he had pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he can't recognize faces, so that wouldn't do any good. Pictures are no good. And he doesn't have, I guess it's part of the brain injury that he doesn't take notes. And we tell him to take notes. We ask him because we don't know, what his life is really like when he's not with us. So,
Wow, that's
but
wild.
he's the best
Charlie
person.
Yeah, that's amazing. So do you have any gigs coming up?
Well, every Friday I play at the Eagle's Nest.
And where's that?
It's just outside of Poughkeepsie, off the Taconic State Parkway.
Oh, no, that's quite a hike. It's nice.
Yeah. Well, it's worth it because for $10 you get to eat all the barbecue that you can.
It's great.
And if anybody comes this week and buys a barbecue ticket, I will buy them their first drink.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Is that how you got the gig? Are you local up that way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I've been up there. It's real pretty.
Yeah.
I actually I wanna explore that abandoned asylum up there. It's up by Poughkeepsie, the Hudson Asylum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll probably be up there soon. When's your gig this weekend?
Fridays 6 to 9,
Every Friday.
pretty much.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's cool.
Go on a Friday.
Yeah, right on.
Do you have a website where you want people to
That's another sad story.
Facebook?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. You can just look up the John Mueller Band if you want to see what Jonathan's up to and see some of those videos that Dave was talking about.
Yes.
He's it's JADD Jonathan against drunk driving.
Nice. Oh, that's so terrible, though.
Yeah.
But on a good note, I want to just say that I was up in Poughkeepsie, Fishkill, I was telling you.
Right.
And what happened was that we were doing a staycation, and we go to this hotel, we're Hyatt people, Kathy and I, and we go to this place once in a while, this piano place, and I saw John in there, and the reason why he really caught my eye initially was because he was doing songs like that I never really hear anybody do.
Yeah.
He was doing Pete Yorn, he was doing some cover songs, he was doing some Roger Daltrey and things like that. So I was really listening, and then he was doing some of his originals. Then we started talking. I was amazed with the setup and everything that he has there. And his friend Vince, who's here today, was nice enough when we started talking, we had a nice conversation, gave me a CD. And John had mentioned to me about what happened, he gave me the story behind the CD, and I told him, I said, my CD, the Walter Mitty Group is autobiographical. So I took it, I started playing this in my car, going to work, and I just loved it. And I just said, wow, this is great, and you have to come to New York, and here he is.
Yeah, that's amazing. And that's your son?
Yeah.
Oh, he's adorable.
And that's his son. And the message is don't drink and drive.
Well, definitely. I mean, it's
no
just.
texting either.
I mean, it's almost a miracle that he's alive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the guy that hit him had other priors and he died. So,
Oh my God.
I don't have to think about the guy anymore.
Right.
I mean, he's just gone. I don't
Yeah.
think about him, and I don't think Jonathan thinks about him.
Well, he
either.
doesn't remember anyway.
He would, he remembers this guy's
Oh,
name.
he
There are
does.
certain things that do stick.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, on another note, today is National Lollipop Day.
Thanks.
So we'd like to share a lollipop with you, but now we need a skeleton from your closet.
You up?
A skeleton from your closet.
That's
Like something not so wholesome and sweet. I'm sure you've done something naughty in your life.
Really? I haven't been a musician very long, and so anything that I.
Where'd you grow up?
Outside of Rochester.
All right. So, did you ever hear of Pontillo's Pizza?
No.
They're out of Batavia. You know where that is?
Okay, that's not real close. but
Oh,
it's-
okay. I always
it's
think
up
it's
that way.
somewhere up there. All right. Well, when you were in Rochester and you were a little kid,
Yeah.
did you ever get stuck in the snow somewhere?
No, but one time I have a song on that CD called Highland Park,
Okay.
and one time we must have been like 8 years old. We went up to Highland Park, which I spent a lot of time at, and we had a cigarette.
There you go.
And we would have gotten away with it, except when we came back, I was playing with a box of matches and a pack of matches. And my friend's mother said, "What are you doing with those matches?" And so I got everybody in trouble. That's probably the
Did you
worst
get to
thing.
smoke the cigarette
Yeah, we did.
at 8 years old?
Yeah.
And did you ever smoke again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
But I quit. I probably quit in 75.
Wow.
good job.
75. You didn't smoke very long.
Yes. Yeah. Well, 10 years.
Long enough, right? Long enough.
Well, I started when I was 3, so.
Oh, so when you were 8, you were already a pro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
He's a chain
I
smoker.
was smoking stogies by 8.
Oh my God. When did you?
I had my first cigarette in 5th grade, and it was disgusting because it was a Salem.
Oh my
100.
God.
Stole it from my great grandmother.
Well, that's good that she smoked and she was a great grandmother.
Yeah, no, she smoked and drank till she was 100, but yeah, you figure with that experience, I'd never smoke. It was disgusting. Not as bad as the first time I had chewing tobacco because I swallowed some. It's pretty bad. I wound up on the ground, dry heaving for about an hour.
Well, it's such a pleasure to have you here,
Well,
Dave. Thank you so much for bringing your
Oh,
friend
my
John.
pleasure.
And everybody, go check out Why Me. Give it up for John Mueller
Hey.
and Dave Hall. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Oh, you don't have to stand. No, sit down. Sit down. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you
let me tell you, keeping it real, keeping it real. Uh-huh. It's through the eyes of Rue, keeping it real, keeping it Rue. Rue and who? What's that you say? Keeping it real, keeping it Rue. What's that you say? Keeping it real, keeping it you. What's that you say? Keeping it real, keeping it Rue.